Welcome back, sports fans. This is your host, Hunter Bruget, back with another episode of the Legends Never Die podcast. Today we got Caleb back at co-host along with Dustin and Matt. Frank on the computer as always, and we're going to kick it off with our bold takes. I'll start it off this week. I've been right 3 weeks in a row with the bold prediction. I'm going to take another underdog, and it's going to piggyback off my bold take from last week where I said that Chargers were going to win the AFC West. They took care of Chiefs in a thriller of a game we'll get to later. But I think Chiefs lose again this week, and that opens it up for Chargers. All they'll have to do is beat the Ravens, and they're in the 1 seed. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say Seahawks at home take care of the Chiefs this week. Bold take.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Eagles grabbing the 6th seed in the NFC. I think they're going to beat the Texans this week and win out, and the Vikings just have to lose one of their last two, and I think that happens for the Eagles to get in.
My bold take is the Lakers trade for Anthony Davis and probably Bradley Beal also. I think that Davis takes them. I think LeBron and Davis alone can beat the Warriors. I really do. That's how good Anthony Davis is.
All right, quick poll. Does anybody disagree with that? I agree. I'm a big Davis fan, so not a big LeBron fan, but I'm also not a big Durant, Curry, Warriors super team fan. So I'd like to see it. I really would.
Up until like a week ago, I was like, damn, maybe LeBron has passed the torch to AD or Giannis for the best player in the league. And then LeBron had like 4 35-point games in a row, and I was like, okay, maybe he didn't pass the torch.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching Max Kellerman the other day on NBA Talk, and he was trying to say that they asked him who the top 5 players were in the NBA.
And he said Durant wasn't top 5.
This dude left Durant out. First of all, Durant just passed Larry Bird for 33rd all-time on all-time scoring list. I mean, you're passing a GOAT like Larry Bird. You can't just sit there and say he's not one of the best in the NBA. Durant's number 2, no doubt in my eyes. I would say LeBron, Durant. I would even throw Kawhi in there at 3rd, even though he was hurt last year. And I would definitely put AD up there. I think it's the way Antetokounmpo's playing. Yeah, he could be, but it's just only he's not as good shooter as KD.
Look, to be honest, if we're being dead honest,
yeah.
I don't know if I can say KD's top 5.
I can.
Hold
100%.
on, because I'm a firm believer Kawhi's second best player in the league.
I don't believe that.
He's better than Durant. He locks him down every time they play.
Absolutely
every
not.
time they play,
he
locks
doesn't have
him.
that gut. All right, so when you want a game on the line, a game is on the line.
And Kawhi takes that shot.
Hell no.
Yes, he does.
You're crazy. You're
yes,
insane.
He does.
You would give Kawhi the ball over Kevin Durant?
Yes.
You're out of your damn mind.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't either.
But
there's a reason he's the easy money sniper.
But
there's a reason
he's an easy money sniper when 2 people are guarding Curry right 5 foot away from him.
Before he played with Curry, though, it was scoring title.
Before he played with Curry, he averaged 20 points in the finals.
Before he played with Curry, people were comparing him to LeBron then.
No, I'm talking about when they played the Heat, and he averaged 20 points in the finals.
Averaging 20 points is bad now?
Yeah, for him. That's all he is a shooter.
Okay,
he's only good at defense because Draymond's out there.
Boy, he's an all-NBA defensive player before he went to Golden State. He don't have to play defense no more.
Oh, neither
if
does
I didn't
LeBron.
have to play defense, I
saw a stat the other day.
We know LeBron don't play defense.
I saw a stat the other day.
We know that.
Hey, believe it or not, I saw a stat the other day. LeBron in defensive efficiency is higher than Kawhi Leonard this year.
LeBron is the only one who hasn't had he hasn't got the defensive player award, which I say that he should, because when the argument came up, they were saying who's better, Jordan or LeBron. Well, Jordan, blah blah blah, defense this. LeBron has good defense, no doubt, but sometimes he does like when he has to play defense, he's good. When he has to, that's not every
LeBron has good defense 16 games out of the year.
When he has to, yeah,
exactly,
when he has to.
So he saves it. I don't like that though. I like a player who plays 2 ways all year, and that's Kawhi. Kawhi's not better, but he's not better than Durant either. But he is ahead of Giannis still to me, and probably even Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I mean he's not ahead of Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis is just off the charts good. But I mean that has a lot to do with him being a 7-footer.
And it has a lot to do with his teams usually off the chart bad.
Yeah.
Kawhi's always played with Spurs who had good role players, and
but
now he's playing with Toronto, who has some of the best role players.
You say that he played with the Spurs, who had the best role players. Last year Spurs were below 500. He didn't play all year. This year Spurs are 10 games below 500. He ain't played for them all year. I know, but still, but I think my top 5 would be LeBron 1, 82, Kawhi 3, Giannis, and then it comes down to who's better, Curry or Durant. And to me, honestly, what has Durant done that's been so glorified? Curry is the best shooter I've ever seen in my life, and I probably ever will.
Easily.
But so if he's the best shooter we'll ever get to watch, how's he not top 5?
Best shooter. But listen to what you said there. Does he have a jump shot like Durant? Absolutely not. Durant scores so much in defense as well. Durant scores so much in the paint, it's insane.
Hey,
a 6 foot. How tall is he? 6'8", 6'9", or
6'11"?
Arguably almost 7 foot.
Almost 7
foot.
Why does Curry need to make them 16-foot jump shots when he's making them from 35, averaging 50%?
Okay,
he's shooting 50% from 3 this year. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, but why does he have to? Because he's not going to be able to. He can't post anybody up. He can't back anybody up in the paint like Kevin Durant can.
One more quick thing for you.
What's up?
Warriors don't win without Curry.
You're right, 100% agree.
That's
better,
another reason.
They're better when Curry is on the court. But guess what? Curry is also a floor general and has been there longer with them, and he's gained everybody's trust. Durant's been there for what, 2 years? 2 years maybe? Dude, the chemistry between Draymond Green, Clay, and Steph on the court is insane. Kevin Durant's not gonna come in. It's like Brody and KD. They were unbeatable and in OKC because they had the chemistry together, bro. But Kevin Durant is that guy, bro.
But LeBron went and beat him.
What you mean?
LeBron went and beat him while Dwayne Wade was hurt in the finals. Brody and Durant.
Yeah, I know. But that's
and they had Harden at the time too. LeBron beat Harden, Westbrook, and Durant by himself.
Would he beat him now, though?
Huh?
Would he beat him now?
Probably. Shit, I don't take
Absolutely
anything
not.
away from LeBron James. I really don't. He adapts to everything.
After a sweep, I had to take a little away from him, but
and that's another argument I had with the guys at work the other day about Michael Jordan. I was like, they were like, he had to guard all the big men. I said he played in such a hard defensive area. Name a guy that was pulling up from 35 foot hitting.
All right, we'll get off the basketball topic for a second. We'll end it there with that controversy. And what you got for your bowl take, Caleb?
For my bold take, I would go ahead and say, I'm not being biased right here, but I'm going to go ahead and say the Steelers go ahead and get the win against the Saints. Only reason being is that they're in a spot in the playoffs to where if the Chargers beat Ravens, then they're good. The Steelers are good, even if they lose to the Saints. Because I still think in Week 17 that they're going to get blasted. The Baltimore Ravens are going to get blasted by the Browns. Baker Moneymaker's going to handle his own. But they're in a position where they need a win, and I think that they want it more. And New Orleans hasn't been the New Orleans that we watched the first 10 weeks. In my opinion, I think that the past 3 weeks they've been playing a little soft. They haven't been playing as well. So that's my bold take. I think they take it over. I think the Steelers take that win this week.
Caleb, I agree to disagree. Absolutely not. I don't see that happening. I really don't think Saints have been degrading. You look at this week, they scored how many points? 12. Carolina allows on average 15 a game at home. So it's not like Carolina's a terrible defense, especially at home. Saints offense, I think what they're doing these last few weeks is kind of calling a lot simpler plays. They're not opening their playbook up. They're keeping stuff kind of secretive for the playoffs. I really do. I think they're slowing Kamara down a lot. Everybody's like, oh, his numbers are going down. Yeah, look at his snaps and stuff. They're going down too. They're running a lot of simple runs up the middle of Ingram, 2 downs out of 3. Every time they go 3 and out, 2 of which are runs up the middle. So I'm not saying they're getting worse. I think they're just slowing down kind of intentionally. Really.
I personally think, and actually,
I do think Dallas may have exposed them a little, but I don't.
And
I don't
Hunter,
think so.
Dad actually thinks so too. I think the Saints peaked at the wrong time. I really do. It's never the best team wins the Super Bowl. It's the team that's the hottest.
So Colts are going to win the Super Bowl then.
I'm not saying I wouldn't put it past. Their O-line is amazing. Saints O-line's good too, but they're banged up. The Colts
So you're saying Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl since they're going to go in losing 3 out of their last 5?
I'm not saying the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl anymore. If we look back at it, I said Chargers and Rams before the season. And the Rams are one and done. Yeah,
they'll get beat by a wild card at this point.
The Rams miss Cooper Kupp way too much.
They don't have a true home game. I think that kills them.
Yeah.
Their home
Did
games
y'all hear
are
the
away
Eagles
games.
fans the other night? It was like, Eagles, Eagles. I was like, dude, come on. I don't know. You know that you could get in the Rams game for $4 a ticket?
That's crazy
Yeah.
to me. And they probably have the best team of all time, or for the Rams, I guess.
All right, so let's jump into last week's recap. We'll start it off with Thursday's game. It was a good one, as expected. It was also my premium play, the over. Boy, did I get lucky in this one. I had Chargers money line plus 170 and the over in a parlay. And the last play of the game, Phillip Rivers throws a touchdown to be down by 1. All they got to do is kick the extra point to tie it and go to overtime. Nah, that boy pulled one out. Went for 2, got it, won the game, covered both bets, covered the over with 4 seconds left in the game. So my premium play covered. Called me lucky, but Chargers look good without Melvin Gordon in Arrowhead.
Yeah, without Gordon and Eckler. They were struggling there for a minute, but and Keenan Allen got hurt in the first half. But I don't know, they were struggling there for a little while. I was a little scared for them, but I don't know what happened in the fourth quarter. It's like their defense just hit their stride, offense connected, got it done. I like the call to go for it at the end of the game. I think you've came back down 14. It's either do or die, bro. You're either going to get it or you're going to lose.
That play they had drew up, 99 out of 100 times you're going to get that. There's no way to guard a tight end sliding off the line of scrimmage on basically a first and goal on the 2. Obviously, you think they're going to run, and this boy just slips out perfect.
So
wide open every time. There's no way to defend
So fitting that we start off our NFL recap with Mahomes choking. I love it. All the games that's been close, Mahomes has choked. If you look at it.
What about the Ravens game?
Bro, come on now. Come on now. The Ravens.
That Chargers and Chiefs, man, that was a good game watching. And like y'all said, it came down to the T. And how y'all even mentioned, not having Keenan Allen. What, he got hurt the first quarter?
Yep.
All right, so Keenan Allen gets hurt your first quarter. You're without your star running back and your number 2, who is, who is a good backup. And then you have to bring in Justin Jackson, which Justin Jackson he's been playing well for a third string. But to have that many players hurt, like who have been there all year for you and got you to where you are, and you still beat the Chiefs, who have this high-powered offense. I like the Chargers coming into this the playoffs. They've been hot.
Yeah, Chargers are
Good
scary.
game.
But the Chargers are kind of like the Rams. Their home field really ain't home field yet. Like, people start jumping on their bandwagon. Jesus. Y'all weren't all Eagles fans. Come on now. But what's that bring us to for our next game, Hunter?
Saturday, and I'm so glad we have Saturday games. I love it. No Thursday game this week, right? I believe it's just 2 Saturday games. I don't know. I'll have to look. But, yeah, Saturday we had Jets. Started off with Jets and Texans. We all took Texans, of course. It was a lot better game than expected, but the only thing I really think we need to talk about is DeAndre Hopkins right here.
Is he good? Is his ankle good?
Is he good? Is he great?
I mean, of course he's good. I'm talking about his ankle. That's big. I think the game was a lot closer than really what it should have been. Darnold kind of balled out on that defense.
Their defense has looked a little weak these past 2 weeks. I'm getting a little worried. I think they're definitely a one and done in the AFC. I think a wild card eats them up. Colts or Chargers or Chiefs would eat up. Houston.
Man, I really don't know.
And I like Houston.
That brings me to a point. Do y'all think it should be division winners for the top 4 seeds, or do you think it should be the best 4 record or 6 records in a row?
See, saying that makes you because the Chargers, for instance, they're in a wild card position because they're behind the Chiefs in that division.
But they'd be a 2 seed right now.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. If you went by best record, and that is, I can see where you're coming from on that, because I mean you look at these divisions sometimes. If, for instance, Texans, they're 10-4, but they're ranked 32nd in NFL for like strength of schedule wise, so they've been facing some weak teams this year. But like you said, I mean, I think it should be best records. I do. I don't think it should go.
I
by
wish
divisions.
they'd go to an NBA playoff format, how the top 8 teams in the NBA get in.
I'm so surprised you said that, Caleb, because being a Steelers fan,
They're
y'all might
subpar 8
not
wins, we wouldn't make it.
make it.
Absolutely would make the playoffs. But you gotta. I mean, being unbiased and going by like who is good like by years. You want the
Like,
best teams who have the best records. Which
honestly,
I can definitely agree with
honestly, I don't really care what happened last week because I just want to know what team do you think could beat the Colts?
that. What team do I think can beat the Colts?
Yeah,
Dude, I can name you 3 right now.
three from the AFC that can beat.
Oh,
the
3
Colts.
from the AFC.
I don't think one team from the AFC. I'm not here to say that they could beat them.
I don't. I mean, think about it though.
Quentin Nelson
the-
is the best O lineman in the league, and he's a rookie.
Right.
And every NFL expert's like, with
Who?
Ryan Kelly came back this week after missing like 5 weeks, and he's the best center in the league.
Yeah. Okay. But what about this though? So week 13 when the Jaguars beat the Colts,
Mm-hmm.
Colts didn't put up a single point.
Yep.
They got to the quarterback. I think they had about the most sacks all year on Andrew Luck. Jaguars had.
Yep.
So I mean, you seen which team in the AFC can beat them. You have a weak Jaguars team that
Hey,
beat them.
hey,
It's
hey,
crazy.
The
But-
weakest team
but-
in the entire
But
AFC. damn near.
can we still say that? Because last
Absolutely.
I checked, the Saints lost to Tampa Bay, the Steelers lost to Oakland, the
Right.
Patriots lost to Miami.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So if you look at it, really anything can happen. And what about this though?
And don't forget, the Saints lost to Dallas. Is a huge upset. Don't forget that. I don't know how that happened.
And then Dallas just got shut out by.
So what is one bad? The Colts started 1-5. They've won 7 of their last 8.
I agree. So but you're saying what team in the AFC can beat them? They're very beatable. Any team can beat them.
Any team's beatable.
Exactly.
But what team do you legit say? Because you know playoff football goes how playoff football is supposed to go most of the time.
I would say Chargers are up there, and you know who else I would say was up there? Even though the defense is banged up, I 100% think the Chiefs would get in that tail. I think the Chiefs would. I think the Patriots would.
I'm here
for
to tell
sure.
you, the Chiefs wouldn't stop Andrew
I
Luck.
think they could, dude. Absolutely. And you know who else I could? I think the Steelers could beat them. If the Steelers play defense like they've been playing the past 2 weeks, they could.
I don't know. So I don't think the Steelers can beat them, and I don't think the Chiefs can beat them.
I think a slew of NFC teams beat them.
I think the only two teams in the AFC that legitimately could beat them would be the Chargers and the Patriots.
I can't disagree with that.
And just
I think Saints would beat them. I think Steelers could probably beat them.
Steelers can't beat them.
I think DeRitter Dragons high school football team could beat them. I think they're very beatable. I don't think they're untouchable. I don't think they're the best team in the AFC or the league.
Hey, what
not
did y'all
even
think
close.
about Alabama's recruiting class? Best recruiting class they've ever had.
Don't
under
care
Saban.
about Alabama. On to the next game. Saturday night we had Browns and Broncos. Called the Browns. Some of y'all took the Broncos, I believe.
I took Browns too.
Maybe not then.
Yeah,
Everybody took the Browns after they win.
Yeah, due to-
I
no,
took Browns to
due
go
to-
8-8 this year also.
due to not showing up, Aaron, you lost the picks again, and you're gonna buy beer next week and the week after since you never show up. So
All right, but yeah, Baker Mayfield, that touchdown he threw, that first drive of the game,
Yeah, that was a
boy,
dime.
oh boy.
that was a dime.
Looked like the best rookie quarterback by far.
That was a dime.
By far.
I agree. I can't disagree.
Best rookie quarterback, huh? Josh Allen?
Absolutely.
Oh, God, here
A
we go.
joke. Let's not get on that topic again, though. I'm tired
Here
of
we
talking about
go.
it. Baker Mayfield is the best rookie quarterback,
Look,
though. Even better than
Rashad
Lamar Jackson,
Perryman-
who's second, and then Josh Allen would be my 3.
Rashad Perryman or Randy Moss, boy. That's
Hey,
the
that was
real
a
question,
snag, though.
son.
But Rashad Perriman, like he had like he had high stakes coming into the NFL. Like he
Dude, he got cut because he dropped the ball too much.
yeah at Baltimore.
And he couldn't stay healthy.
But he also couldn't stay. I was just about to say that if he could stay healthy, and he just got to get his confidence back up. But that pass,
I don't know.
the catch, I was just like, what? I said, is that juice? I had to turn around and look at it again. I said, Rashad Perriman.
I don't know.
No
Something
way,
about the
man.
Browns, bro.
I know. Baker, he just brings a winning culture to that team. It's just like that attitude, dude.
I think they're
It's
going to
awesome.
add
That's the
more
best quarterback
pieces
they've
in
had.
free agency
And
this
I agree
year.
with Hunter saying that Lamar is the second best behind him because
I don't
Lamar's
know.
putting up
Lamar
numbers
Jackson's
that
garbage.
compared to Vic on the ground game.
On the ground,
the
yeah,
past
whatever.
6 weeks, Baltimore's been the number one
But-
rush team in the
but-
NFL.
But you're talking about how good Lamar Jackson is at running the ball. Ain't got more rushing yards than Josh Allen.
You're right. No, you're right for sure. But I mean, the
Allen
past-
broke Vic's record. 3 straight
Yeah,
100-yard
the thing
games.
is, though, it's easy to run for a lot of yards when it's 3rd and 15 and you got to scramble all the time because none of your receivers can get open and you don't have a run game.
Shoot.
And Shady McCoy's broke and whatever. I haven't heard his
Okay.
name all season.
All I got to say on that is Baker Mayfield is definitely a
You're
winner.
good at running when you got to run, is all I'm saying.
He's definitely a winner. Well, Lamar Jackson got to run because he can't throw.
I mean, they have a run game, though. He doesn't just have to run, or they would stop him.
But of these people, tell me who you know. K. Ford, M. Murphy, P.
Keith Ford played for Leesville.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Keith Ford did
Oh,
not
I'm
play
tripping.
for
Keith
Leesville.
Ford went to A&M. He played for Texas, Cypress, Texas High School. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
Michael Ford. Keith Ford played. I do know who Keith Ford is though. Hey, look it up. Keith Ford played for A&M. He went to Cypress, Texas.
I'm McKenzie.
He's cold though.
R.
He's
McLeod.
not
Last
bad.
I checked, McLeod was a DB. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of some of these
R.
guys.
Foster.
I've heard of R. Yeah, I've heard of R. McLeod. Is that really his name? How do you spell it? A-R-E?
No, but I'm
What
just
about
saying.
what about M. Brown?
I'm
There's
just
probably
saying.
70 of them.
I'm just saying. This Robert Foster guy has
Is R. Foster
three
mysterious
100-yard
character?
games in the last 4 games. Who was Robert Foster? Who is that? Is he Jarvis Landry? Is he Jarvis Landry?
He might be.
I don't think so.
But all right, what do y'all got on the Browns and Broncos game? Not the Browns and Bills game that has never even been played this season.
Because the Bills would win.
No.
But my takeaway from that game is Baker Mayfield played like trash until it mattered. At the end of the game, he let him down.
Overall, yeah, and that defense is steady for Cleveland. That
he
keeps them in a lot
started
of
the
games,
game-
Although Broncos doesn't have a really good offense.
He started the game 3 of 3, and then I looked up like 30 minutes later, and he was 3 of 15.
Yeah.
That he's
He
just
started
so
off a- he
he's
started off a
so
little
up
on
and
the edge, a
down.
little rocky,
But
yeah.
I mean, he's a winner, but he's so up and down.
No,
But, I mean,
definitely.
if he's getting it done at the end of the game, that's all that matters.
You're right. He's a winner.
And
So,
Josh Allen led a game-winning drive against Detroit too. Just throwing that.
He's
out
a
there.
winner, and he won the game. So on to the next game. Bears-Packers. What'd y'all think about that one? Easy win for the Bears. It was a little closer than I expected, but Green Bay, Rodgers always has to make a little comeback. Just fell a little short.
Yeah, Bears defense, dude. It's going to be the story in a lot of games in the playoffs. I honestly am going to take the Bears to go to the Super Bowl. Hunter's going to grab the mic and be like, "Oh, the Saints will beat him at home."
They will.
Bro, block Khalil Mack.
Mitch
and
Trubisky.
then you can win.
Mitchell.
And nobody's done it all year.
Mitchell or Trubisky versus Drew Goat Breeze.
It ain't. They're not
Wouldn't
fighting
even beat Trubisky
one on
versus
one,
Drew Brees, yeah. That defense is insane, dude.
dude. Not good at not. They're about half as good as the Bears.
They're up there. Yeah, they are.
Do
They-
you
know,
trust
Saints
Sean
defense.
Payton not to choke?
Ooh.
I do with a 1 seed at home. I trust him not to choke at home where they're undefeated this year. So, yeah, I trust him.
I thought they lost
No,
to
they
Tampa
lost
Bay at
Tampa
home.
Bay week 1. Let's not even count that fluke.
Tampa Bay
Fitzpatrick
at
the
New Orleans.
Sorcerer. Game 1 of the year. Still scored 40 points. Name a time when the Bears scored 40 this year. Oh, yeah, against the Patriots almost.
And Buffalo when Buffalo's defense ain't bad.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's what I think it comes down to. So, no, I don't think Bears win. And I'm high on the Bears. I think they're the second best team in the NFC, yes. But do I think they could beat New Orleans at the Dome? Absolutely not.
And also,
Just because the last part of that sentence, those last 3 words, at the Dome, that just does it in. Trubisky's going to be out of his domain, and just think about that. Think about yourself saying that. Trubisky versus Breeze.
I would like to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
think about this.
Back to this Bears and Packers game. Though.
Khalil Mack versus
Packers.
Andrew
They gave it up. They gave everything up. They're done this year. Aaron Rodgers. I hate to say it, man. You
Marshall
should be on
Lattimore
another
sucks.
team. But 24-17 victory. They kind of struggled there against the Packers for a little bit. But once again, the Bears defense came up clutch with a couple sacks towards the end of the game. Got them the dub. So, I mean, I agree. I see the Bears being in the if it plays out that way, I see them being in an NFC Championship against the Saints. And Saints, I feel like when the Saints offense, when it gets back in tune, like you said, towards the playoffs, they start feeling a little bit better and actually wanting to play ball, they should handle the Bears pretty well.
But are they going to get back?
Yes, they will. They'll have a whole new playbook week 1 of the playoffs. They'll be like, who are these Saints dropping 40 a game? That's how it's going to be, I guarantee you. No, none of us know, but I know. I know that they're slowing down on purpose.
I'm ready to see Dallas and Saints week 2 of the playoffs.
Me too. Can't wait. 20-point dub.
Please, God, let them beat the Cowboys.
Oh, they'll beat them just because what Jason Witten said after that game the other day. Did you hear him? That boy said Saints don't even look like a playoff team. Bro, we are 12-2. Best record in Saints history about to be. Putting up unreal numbers on both sides of the ball. And he said we don't even deserve a playoff spot.
I don't think y'all are going to have y'all's
Jason
best
Witten,
record.
did you ever even win a playoff game? Maybe one that I remember.
Jason Witten, bro, you got to finish a full sentence on Monday Night Football to come up here and talk. This dude, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I stutter sometimes too. But this man, and then I'm like, dude, come on, man, finish the sentence. So right here, what's gonna happen is when he goes back for the pass, I'm like, dang, I said, come on, bro, spit that out. Come on, Jason Witten.
That boy's a tight end. He
you
got
know
a little
they're
banged
putting-
up over his career.
No, my bad. I'll take that back. He probably has.
No, you
But saying that, that's insane. You can't say that they're not a playoff team.
Y'all
Be
know
for real.
Al Michaels is retiring after the season, and Tony Romo's taking over Sunday Night Football.
I like that, dude.
I don't.
I enjoy.
I hate Romo.
Why? All right, you hate him, but
I liked him as a player.
every single time I sit here and watch him like be an analyst of a game, he breaks everything down. He's on point.
I don't
He
want
calls
that, though.
plays. I love it. I love hearing that. I love sitting. Look, he said, "All right, so what? But
If
what
he's
Brady?
so good, he should go down there and coach.
He could. I said this last week. He could be a NFL coach.
I don't think so.
No, yes, he could. 100% could. Dude, the way he breaks down plays and knows what the defense. He's like, all right, so the defense right here is running a cover 2. So if I was Brady, what I would do right here is drop back. He say, make a delayed call, see what the defense is going. If they're going to do a blitz or if they're going to come back into coverage, dude. He calls everything. It's awesome.
I hate it.
I like it. You might hate it. I'm looking
And
forward
I liked
to
him
it.
as a quarterback.
Yeah, for sure. I think he would be a good coach in the NFL.
You think he'd be a McVay?
Hey, do any of y'all else have
You're
anything on this
retarded.
Packers and Bears game?
He'd
No,
run
okay,
the
cool.
Dallas offense.
So this brings us to our next game. We're going to talk about the Detroit Lions and Buffalo Bills. This game right here had me on the edge the entire time. So in my fantasy league, you get to choose head coaches. So all it is you pick a team and you ride with that team. You can pick them up out of free agency. If they have a good record the entire year, you can just ride them the whole year. Well, I kind of stream teams. So I did the Buffalo Bills playing the Lions. Came down to this game-winning drive that Dustin's going to tell y'all about here in a second with Josh Allen, who came up clutch. I mean, the entire game was boring. I'm watching it. Josh Allen couldn't get anything going in the first half. I think the score at half was like 6-0 maybe, or 3-3 it was. So it was an overall boring game. Also, shout out to Kenny Galladay going for over 120 yards. Finally getting him the ball.
146.
146. Mini Megatron just snagging on people. Although he didn't have the best snag. You got to give the best snag to my boy James Washington this week. But he had 2 back-to-back catches. Kenny Galladay did.
You really
But-
think that Washington catch was better than Hopkins in the end zone?
Okay, never mind. I forgot about
Yeah.
that one. That was number 1. That was
Yeah.
one this week. I got to
Dude,
say that was.
Dude, I think DeAndre Hopkins' hands are made of like silky glue
You say
bricks.
this man got some smooth hands. You weird,
Silky-
boy.
Silky smooth bricks. That's what, because that boy just yanks the ball out the air, and it's like,
All right, let me give my take on this Buffalo game. I just love watching teams that average 14 points a game. It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing to do on Sunday is watch Josh Allen score less than 20 per game every single week. That's all I got to say about this game. I just love it. Love watching a
hey, big
sub
shout out.
20-point game.
Big shout out today. Big news. Nathan Peterman signed with the Raiders.
He is a Raider for life.
No, I swear.
That is the epitome of the Raiders season right there.
The Raider way, baby. Raider way. Raider way.
Did he really?
That's what Gruden always says. This is the Raider
No,
way.
did he really sign with them?
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's funny.
I think
Yeah.
they signed him to get the defense some work in at practice. Get him some practice returning interceptions and stuff. Sacking the quarterback. They got that boy out there as a dummy.
How to sack the quarterback 101.
How to get a
we gotta
pick
train up
six.
a pass rusher out here.
All right, next game, or go ahead with your Buffalo Bills game-winning drive where they put up 7 to score a total of 14.
Hey, 14, that's 2 more than the Saints scored this week. Just throwing that out there.
Saints averaged double what they average on the whole season, probably.
Yeah,
They
they
probably-
scored.
I think they average a league low 17 points a game.
Saints put up a whopping 27 the week before against the worst defense. The week before that, 10.
A whopping 27. How about we talk about
Let's-
the whopping 40s
let's not
they've
mention-
dropped?
let's
They
not
average
mention-
30 points a game.
Let's
so
not mention they had
wins
three Jameis Winston turnovers in their own territory, and Taysom Hill blocked the punt, and then they still only scored 27 points versus the worst defense in the league.
Only 27. Yep.
Name a worse defense than Tampa Bay. Come on. No, Cincinnati ain't better. But yeah, that's all I got. Josh Allen, you are the man. I'm telling y'all, if Josh Allen was in Baker Mayfield's situation, we're looking at a 10-win Brown team right now. I'm just throwing that out.
There was controversy of if he was going to start over Peterman. He should end there.
Is a rookie to start the no, everybody will tell you Allen's the one with all the potential.
I can see that.
That's why Baker Mayfield's literally Will Greer, because
You're the only person I've heard say that.
Will Greer and Baker Mayfield came into the league at 25. Josh Allen's 21 years old.
What's the panel think, though, since everyone thinks that Josh Allen has the most potential? Because I say I'd take Baker Mayfield over him.
They say Baker's the one that's got the least potential.
With the least potential? See, that's dumb there. That's dumb there,
Think
though.
about it. How's his potential how's his potential high? He's already 25 years old. He's got 8 more years in the league and he's done. Undersized 8 years.
Buffalo will not make the playoffs in the next 8 years.
Because they play in the Patriots division.
I mean, Patriots aren't Golden Boy. Golden Boy Tom's probably in his last year. He might not even win the damn division this year. I mean, he will, but he
Come on,
shouldn't.
bro.
He sucks.
Come on, bro.
Boy lost to Miami.
Okay, so that's enough on the Bills game. There really wasn't nothing to talk about. That brings us in to this Ravens and Buccaneers game, led by a team of rookies. Lamar Jackson comes out, and similar to Baker, he just knows how to win. He's had 1 L in the past 5 weeks. Don't know how. Gus Edwards going for 104 yards, another rookie right there. I mean, lead him to a dub, although we are talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right here. Although they did beat the Saints week 1, but Saints always do that. But no, Ravens control their own destiny right next week, because their next 2 weeks. So this week they have Los Angeles. The week after that they have the Browns. So it's totally up to them if they make the playoffs or not. They're tied right now, or they're 1 game behind the Steelers. Technically they're tied, but the Steelers got the division because they're leading games over them 1. But yeah, so they control their own destiny. They got to hope for a Steelers loss and a win this week against Los Angeles, which I think Los Angeles is going to handle their business against them. Hopefully, it's coming from a Steelers standpoint. But not much to talk about on this game. I mean, came down to pretty much like the last quarter, because it was 10-9 the first half. So Ravens just had to outscore them. Ravens have a decent team. I mean, I think you keep Lamar Jackson in there over Joe Flacco too. You can't. I wouldn't put Joe Flacco in. Joe Flacco wouldn't do anything when he was there. At least they got something going on with the running game, because they can't pass. Either way with Jackson or Flacco.
With the lack of a passing game, you won't beat any of these good teams in the NFL.
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care how good your defense is, bro.
They do have a solid defense too, but your offense has to be good as well. That's why the Saints are so good.
That's why I think that's where the Saints bridge the gap on the Bears. It's Trubisky, dude, and I like him, and I'm still saying this. Weeks 1 through 12, Dustin was the biggest Trubisky hater in the world. Now he's jerking him off after each Wednesday night show. Matt, you done fell in love with him. I saw you wearing a North Carolina Trubisky jersey, taking snaps under center the other day.
Boy, I don't like Trubisky, but I'm just saying the Saints get bullied.
I like Trubisky, I like Trubisky.
That's my takeaway. Watching the Saints play, this is my honest take. They're winning because they have better players than the teams they're playing. They're getting beat physically. They got physically beat by Tampa Bay for a half of football.
I mean, I can't.
Really?
I can't agree or disagree right there. But
Dallas dominated them for a full game.
No, a half.
Yeah.
No.
10-0 in the second half.
Okay.
Bullied them though, like you
Okay,
said though. They
but
put some pressure on
when
the
the game was
offense.
on the line. When the game was on the line, you were like, okay, Drew Brees ain't scoring on this defense, and you know it. There's just games.
Drew Brees ain't scoring on those refs.
There's just game.
Who have you seen go into Jerry's World and win this year? That wasn't controversial.
Who's beat them in Dallas this year?
Shit, I don't know. They've lost one game at home, I think. That boy pays the piper when they play at home.
The Texans went to them and beat them, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was the
Yeah.
one. I never heard the end of that from Bruce. Shout out to our boy Bruce.
Hey, I like the Texans. They're nice. They'll be my favorite team when Brady retires.
They're my second favorite right now, and I'm not high on them. But all right, on to our next game. What we got? Cardinals.
Oh, God.
This one just hurts my soul.
I don't even want to talk about
Falcons
this
blew up on them. Julio Jones got another touchdown, one step closer to 2,000 yards. He only needs 400 this week, I think.
in 2 weeks.
Mr. I'm going to get it 400 yards away still. But, yep, that was a blowout. Anybody got anything on that?
Nope, nothing on that. And I also don't have anything on the Bengals and Raiders.
I do. Give me that.
Bengals, Raiders battling for the last seed. Nah, Cincinnati's up there. 6 wins, my bad. And Devin's listening to this, so I'm not going to talk too dirty on Cincinnati. But I think Driscoll's better than Andy Dalton. I said it last week. I was talking to Devin about it the other day. He didn't disagree, but he didn't agree.
Yeah, I don't know if I could sit here and say that he's better yet. I haven't seen much from him in the passing game. I think Andy Dalton's got him on that, but I like Jeff Driscoll. He uses those legs kind of like he did at Florida or whatever. But yeah, not much to say on this game. Mixon though, 27 carries for a solid 130 yards. I mean that's pretty good. Mixon's the best player on that team, 2 touchdowns. So I think once they get a quarterback going, there'll be a good quarterback there that can actually sustain a full year and win. They'll be good. Healthy A.J. Green, John Ross hasn't been healthy, so defense hasn't been healthy either. Vontaze Burfict's been banged up. So Bengals had a down year just from a lot of injuries, absolutely a lot of injuries. So and the Raiders, the Raiders are the Raiders. Look, you heard it earlier. Nathan Peterman went there. There's not much to talk about them. Anybody else have anything on these Bengals and Raiders?
I think the Bengals need to get a new coach.
Oh, dude, that's set in stone.
I'm gonna start there.
That's been the go-to.
They got a new coach.
No, they don't.
Hugh Jackson.
Oh, my God. Hey, he did make Andy Dalton great a couple years ago, though. I'm not going to knock him on
I know. That was his motto when he stepped in. He was like, make Andy Dalton great again.
that.
When he stepped into the
He's
Oval
the one
Office
that
of
gave
the
him the
Cincinnati
nickname the
Bengals.
Red Rifle. I've never heard anybody
Oh, he ruined
say
his career. That's who it was.
I've never heard anybody say Andy Dalton the Red Rifle. I haven't either. But every time you watch a game, they're like the Red Rifle, the gunslinger, Andy Dalton. I will say, Andy Dalton's better than Dak Prescott because the real Dak Prescott really stood up this week.
All right, guys, let's slide into the next game. We had the Giants and Tennessee. Tennessee went out there and did their thing, 17-0 for the second consecutive week. Derrick Henry had twice as much rushing yards as Mariota did passing yards.
Dude.
170 and a couple scores. I guess I'm going to have to take him in fantasy this year. Is everybody there playing resting their starters or something? Where's this beast came from?
The beast that's finally getting the ball is what I think it is. They do this at the end of every year.
Let me rewind to our third, fourth, fifth episode. Can't remember which one it was. I said this. I know you remember me saying this. I said I think you need to feed Derrick Henry the ball more. You're the one who looked me right in my eyes and said 15 carries a game is not enough. Come on now. It's because they're actually playing people who don't have good defenses. You said it, Dustin, to me.
Yeah.
I said they need to feed him more. You said why do that?
But
Deion Lewis is killing the game. Derrick beat the bookie. Dude, I follow on Twitter account. This man took Derrick Henry's rushing yards over, right?
You also think
This
Dalvin
man
Cook
busted
sucks.
for a two. I didn't say that. I never said
a couple
Dalvin
weeks
Cook
ago,
was a
you and
bust.
Hunter were like, I don't know about
Absolutely
Dalvin
not.
Cook.
I just said I didn't think that he was back and healthy, looking
And then,
like he did
and
the year
then Matt,
before.
and then Matt was like, they're stupid. They just need to start Latavius Murray. Say, screw Dalvin
Hey,
Cook.
Latavius Murray was averaging 15 yards a carry last week. I don't know what you mean.
Dustin, you're acting like Dalvin Cook's busted onto the scene making a difference.
10 yards per carry the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, those numbers are
Led the
inflated by
league
a
in the
small
first
amount of
4 weeks
carries.
last year.
Derrick Henry, 20 yards per carry the last 3 weeks. The last 2
Not
weeks.
even.
The last 2 weeks.
He averaged 5 a carry last week.
500 and something yards the last 2 weeks. Numbers are inflated, dude. I don't think Dalvin Cook's a great.
I'm just saying, before Dalvin Cook was hurt, he led the league in yards per attempt last year, 5.5. catch per attempt, 9.5.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't sleep
And then
on
this
him.
year, since he's been healthy, he's been balling.
Well, the reason why that's what I'm saying. I wasn't sleeping on him because we haven't seen him 100% healthy this year, And these past 2 weeks looks like a good running back. A letdown from this Titans and Giants game. I have to say it, man. I'm upset with Barkley last week. 14 carries for 31.
But what can you do?
You're right. No, I agree. What can you do when you Eli Manning can't pass the ball? He can't throw
I
the ball.
told
So they're like,
Matt.
oh, it's gonna be a run. It's gonna be a run right here. Barkley's our best player on the team. Give it to him.
Hey,
You know?
hey, if you
Sucks.
go back and watch last week's show,
Yeah.
I did say Saquon Barkley probably wouldn't rush for 50 yards.
Wow, you were on point with that too.
Because Tennessee, they're gonna
They do have a good run
stop
defense
the run.
too. They do. They do have a,
And
a
that's
really
like the
well
Colts.
good defense team.
You're-
Run defense.
Yeah. No, because I had I bet Tennessee, but yeah, I don't know.
17-0. Shut out your New York Giants, man. There's nothing else to say about the Giants, man. They're so doo-doo.
They're doo-doo, but they might win that division next year because it's so doo-doo. I really don't have faith in Dak Prescott. I want to talk about that for a second, so we'll move into the Dallas game, even though it's not next probably. I would probably take a couple backup quarterbacks in the league over Dak Prescott. I really don't think he's very good
Give
at all.
me Teddy Bridgewater all day in Dallas.
Give me Blake Bortles over Prescott.
All right, now you're tripping.
I'm playing.
Give me Blake Bortles over Cody Kessler.
Okay, I thought you were about to say Prescott.
Last week, I was like, they need to put Bortles back in. Kessler's garbage. Kessler balled out last week. It wasn't his fault. This week, 66 yards. 66 yards. 8 completions, 66 yards.
Boy, listen to this story real quick about the Cowboys and Prescott. So we're working at our flip house over in Gosport. We got this black dude comes limping up. What up, man? What's up? All this talking to him. We've met him plenty of times. Well, I hadn't been there the last couple weeks because I've been working on another house. So Matt, my partner, picks him up. He's like, hey, you could help us for a couple days, whatever. So this dude starts helping. This is one of those guys that don't do shit but pump you up all day. Like, boss man, this man knows what he's doing. One of them type of guys. So you know he's a Dallas fan right off the bat. Didn't even have to think about it. So he tells us the other day, he's like, y'all know old Dak Prescott for Dallas? I said, yeah, I know him and his forehead. He said, that's my first cousin. I said, boy, you blacker than a sheep. Dak Prescott's a light skin. He said, nah, his daddy on that black side. I started messing with him. But Dak Prescott's first cousin, supposedly. So fast forward to Sunday, we're over there working, and I met him for the first time. He's telling me all this stuff. And he's like, you got the score to that Dallas game? You know me. I'm grinning ear to ear. I said, yeah, they just lost 23-0. I was just waiting on somebody to ask me. But that's that little story. Highlight of my week, Dallas losing by 23.
Not mine. Not mine.
That sounds like something a Batman would say. Not mine.
Definitely not mine.
No, but Andrew Luck, man, 192 yards. He really didn't have to do anything on offense. His defense held him out right here. They did everything. Actually, I say that. Marlon Mack had 139 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Dude.
Shut them out.
Is it crazy?
What's crazy?
Is it crazy that Marlon Mack ran all over the Cowboys like that?
I don't know.
I don't know if the Cowboys can stop the run.
I mean, I thought they had
Come
a really
on
good
now.
run defense. I guess I was wrong. I'm not sure. But
I'm gonna have to defend my Cowboys
go
here
ahead,
for a
defend them.
second.
What we got right
Look, so your offense is playing like trash. So obviously your defense is on the field a lot more.
here? Right.
Then you're put in bad situations, bad field position because your offense can't move the ball, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you couldn't stop the run. But, I mean, you held Andrew Luck to under 200 yards passing and no touchdowns. You held that offense to 23. You just couldn't score to give your defense any rest, move the ball to rest them, nothing.
But also that goes along with
They
the
only
Colts
scored
having a good
23.
defense.
They only scored
Colts got a
23
decent defense.
because the Colts wanted to score 23. They could have easily scored about 35.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Dallas, since we're on it. I'm going to give them credit here a little bit. They lost 23-0. You know why? Because at no point in the game were they up, which means they were not able to run Zeke Elliott when they wanted to. That's the only way Dallas wins a game. They cannot play from behind. Do you want Dak Prescott trying to come back and win a game, or do you want Zeke running with a lead?
Call me
running like
crazy.
a wild man. I know he has a couple game-winning
Call me
drives, but he
crazy.
has a lot of – Dallas does not have comeback wins, so I hope you don't say that.
Call me crazy, but I think that's the biggest thing for the Saints too. I think the Saints have to get the – if you give the ball to the Saints first, they're
I
going to
thought
beat
you were about to say
I think
Dak
if you
Prescott's
score,
a good two-minute
if you score
quarterback.
on the Saints first, you're going to beat them.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to pull that up to see how many teams have
Look,
scored
you
first
say
on them
beat
and how many
Zeke.
times they
He
have.
had 18 carries for 87 yards.
For sure. You're right. But hey, funny thing was
Seven catches. So I mean, he got the ball. He got the ball 25 times. But he needed it 45 times for them to even produce on offense.
At
really.
points, really.
He needs the ball 25 times with the lead. That's the thing. They always
their
need the
team
lead.
is built around having a lead in clock management. for
And their
sure.
momentum. And their team's built for homes inside
Did-
AT&T Stadium.
Did y'all see Marlon Mack run Leighton Vander Esch over and knock his mouthpiece out?
I missed it,
Boy,
but I would have loved
he
to
hit
see
the
it. Probably
he
would have
hit,
been my
he
screensaver
hit
on
Vander
Facebook
Esch.
this week.
He hit Vander Esch with the crown of his helmet in the face, and Vander Esch just fucking fell backwards, and his fucking mouthpiece flew out.
That's funny.
Like he went to Marlon Mack lowered the lowered down and went for contact into Vander Esch.
Somebody
and
got
ran
ran
him
over on Monday Night Football that was dirty.
Did y'all
On
see
the Saints
Kuechly?
game. Oh, yeah.
Did-
Mark Ingram bowling ball.
Did
ran
y'all
somebody
see
else over.
Luke Kuechly? Eric
Try to
Reed?
break-
It was Eric Reed.
Yeah. Did you see Luke Kuechly try to break Drew Brees' ankle?
No, Alvin Kamara.
I mean, Alvin Kamara's ankle?
Yeah, tackled
Dude, that
Kamara.
was so
this
dirty.
this
I
boy
was
was
pissed.
twisting his ankle like,
Bro, he did a whole
hard.
suplex on that.
dude. I
This
looked at,
boy
I looked at my
he
dad,
slammed
son,
it.
and my dad, he
Dude,
takes
I was pissed.
he takes the Saints rivalry with Carolina like the Leesville DeRitter rivalry.
So serious.
Like
huh?
the Alabama, he's like, Dad, the whole game, he's like, all they do is talk about Luke Kuechly. He sucks. I was like, Dad,
Oh.
Luke Kuechly's a
He
beast.
does
He's
not
like,
suck.
he sucks. I was
Dude.
like, if he were a Saint, would he suck? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's nothing. That sounds like my dad, dude. I swear, like if it's not the Steelers, it's anybody else. He's like, kill him. I'm like, damn, Dad, that's a pro football player. Chill. Nah, but I know what you're saying though. Once they have so much love for that team that they're like, oh, he sucks. But in our reality, he's probably one of the better linebackers. In
I
the
want to
NFL.
apologize to the football world.
Why are you apologizing? Tell us.
Because I wish that injury upon Cooper Kupp like literally 2 minutes before it happened.
What you mean you wish that?
Son.
You were
I was
playing him in
play-
fantasy?
And I said,
Over fantasy
I said
football,
Cooper Kupp
jeez.
needs to break his leg. 2 minutes later, boy tore his ACL.
That's sad,
I
bro.
felt
you
so
can't
bad.
Be wishing that upon people.
Let me get a Saints need to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Let me hear that one time for the who that's in the back.
I will say the Rams will win a Super Bowl with the team they got eventually.
I don't think you're incorrect right there with that statement. I really could see them winning. I said at the beginning of the year, or probably like the 6th, 7th week when or who was that trade that they made for? Remember I said the rich just got richer? Talking
Fowler,
about-
Dante Fowler.
That's who it was, Dante Fowler. I said the rich just got richer, and I was incorrect, dude. I really don't. They're not playing good right now. They're not playing good ball. I think Cooper Kupp, and it's weird to say that a receiver is such an asset to a team as far as being like a big playmaker, but he is. Hey, look. So going off of that,
a slot man is everything.
absolutely, I agree with you. They can hands down
They're
carry your squad
Slot receivers mean more to your football team than the guys on the outside, the X and the Y.
for sure. Look at Emmanuel Sanders. Look at Adam Thielen. Look at Brandon Cooks, all of them. Well, that brings us on into the
Edelman.
next game. We're gonna go with this, and I want to talk about this. This is the Dustin's Minnesota Vikings, one of many, and against the Miami Dolphins. It was Miami at Minnesota, so in Minnesota. Kirk Cousins didn't look that good in the first half. Or I say he didn't look that good. Dalvin Cook looked really good. 19 carries for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dustin was all on this. Cook is that guy, man. Once he's healthy, dude looks amazing. Another running back that stuck out, Kalen Ballage. He's finally getting a chance for Miami. Picked him up on fantasy, and guess what? I'm starting him in my flex in the championship this week against Jacksonville.
Tell me how I picked that boy in our draft earlier this year.
See? And
Got
he
him
didn't
too
play.
early, bro.
Got him because he didn't play.
Yeah,
He didn't
way
play
too
any.
early. Who knew Gore was going to be the starting running back?
What you got on this, Dustin? Let's talk about your Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, I told y'all, Minnesota new OC gonna drop 40. What'd they do?
Dropped 41. Dropped 21 in the first 10 minutes of the damn game.
Yep, and then
Yeah.
let him get all the way back to 21-21.
I know.
21.
21-21. No, was it 21-17?
No, it was 21-21.
Was it 21 up? I saw that. Well, when I was watching, I said, "Oh, Minnesota." Well, Frugier was. I remember Hunter texting that in the group. He said, "Oh yeah, easy money." And as soon as he said that, boom, boom, boom. Miami starts putting up numbers. I said, "Oh my gosh, spoke too soon. They're about to come back. Miami's about to come back and win." But then they ran with it in the second half.
Miami's that team I hate to watch.
Yeah.
Them, the Cowboys, a lot of the times the Colts.
Oh,
Dude, I hate the teams. I hate the teams who run the ball on first down, run the ball on second down, 3rd and 4, 5-yard pass, run the ball on first down.
It's like they're born to watch.
Yeah.
Like check down Dak. Who's the other check down quarterback we always talk about? Cam.
Alex
check down
Smith.
Cam. Alex Smith. Yeah, you remember you said. All right. So listen to this though, y'all. Listen to this. I want y'all.
No,
to
he's
listen to
just
this
down.
So, the Miami Dolphins are 7-7 this season, 19-19 in their last 38 games, 23-23 in their last 46 games, 42-42 in their last 84 games, and they're 66-66 in their last 132 games. They're the most mediocre team to ever play football. They're the most subpar 500 team ever.
That's the weirdest stat I've ever
It's
seen.
weird. It's weird, isn't it? 7-7 this season, 19-19 in their last.
That's
38.
the craziest stat.
It's weird.
That's the craziest stat I've seen since Bol not knowing his father.
Since
Has not seen father since 2 years old.
All right, let's jump into these.
Like
last
neither is
couple games
LeBron in
real
half
quick.
the NBA.
All right, we had Seahawks and 49ers, good overtime game. Can't believe Seattle lost, but they did. I think they're going to bounce back this week. Their run game looked good as always. Doug Baldwin started to turn back the clock there that first half, but then lost it. And that's all I got on that game. I like the rookie quarterback Mullins for San Fran, but he's got Jimmy G in front of him, who's a GOAT. Anybody got anything on Seattle, San Fran? Anything relevant? Any bad beats, probably?
I mean, I had them at +8 in the teaser, but my premium was them -4. I don't know how you can completely shut out the Vikings, and you go to San Francisco and they score. Whoa, how much they score? Like 30, 32,
26.
26. All right, I was way off. But still, it's a third-string quarterback, and I don't even know who's running the ball. Who's catching the ball? Pettis was their leading receiver. Nobody else is doing anything.
Master Breda, leading rusher, 50 yards.
Told y'all Shanahan made Matt Schwab money. Sign me up. Kyle Shanahan, you have got a 6-foot, 275-pound quarterback right here in Westlake, Louisiana.
Oh,
And I am looking to get paid. I am looking to get paid.
Frank the tech guy
Frank.
there said, I will out quarterback you.
Frank, I seen you play football, boy. You wasn't that good.
Frank was one of those guys that's just good at defense in
Hey.
every sport.
Hey,
That boy aggressive as hell.
dude,
He's all team
That-
defense.
dude, admit we all would rather play that cold ass basketball player than play that one little white guy that thinks defense is everything.
Yeah, that's Frank. That's Frank.
that Matthew Dellavedova like a
Yeah,
mosquito.
like that Colin Kibler.
No,
Bro.
this boy Frank will throw bows on catching the rebounds. He takes that shit serious. But all right, sliding to the next game, Patriots Steelers. Steech, your boys, they did it. Matt, your boys, they did it. They held on strong. They may win that AFC North.
They better win that
I like
AFC North. That's all I really got to say. Honestly, it should have been a lot worse of a game for the Patriots. They had 15 penalties, most they've had since 2014. That's insane. You got, all right, look, Pittsburgh, Boswell gotta go. Dude, he's missing chip shot field goals. Like, huh? Yeah, chip shot field goals. How? How do you miss a 32-yard field goal? That's an extra point. You're missing extra points. Most missed kicks in the league, yet he still has a job. I've seen the Chargers and the Browns cut people for missing one field goal.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And
Steech,
it's sad when it comes down to that. Me and you talked about it, I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, he's right. It really doesn't come down.
Dude, I don't
to a
care
missed
how
field
long
goal.
you've been there, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's the worst kicker in the NFL right now.
Right now, yeah.
Percentage-wise, most field goal missed, everything. Yeah, that's it. That's crazy
Whenever-
to me. I was just happy he made that last field goal. I was like,
Whenever
thank
he
you.
went out there for that last field goal, did you really think he was going to make it?
To be real with you, no.
Exactly.
It was all hope on
And
the
that
line. I
shit
said,
got to be
"Please make this ball."
automatic.
It
In that
should.
situation, it's got to be
You're right.
almost automatic.
It was further than his little 30-yarder he missed.
I know, and he
It's-
drilled a 40-something.
Thank you.
How?
But they did say he was having problems in pregame. They were like, look, if it looks like it's just in his head because he missed like 3 in a row from like, it was like 45, it was like 40, 45, and 50. And he went to the sidelines and like kind of just chunked his helmet, like moved it to the,
That
threw
boy's
it off to
looking
the
like
side.
a guayo.
Dude, yeah, for real, from when he played for Tampa. But dude, are y'all beginning to think that maybe running backs are a product of the system at Pittsburgh? Jalen Samuels, 19 for 142 yards.
I've been saying that for years.
It's crazy.
D'Angelo Williams was better than Le'Veon in that system.
I think it is. I mean, they have 2 All-Pro or Pro Bowl and All-Pro, Villanueva and DeCastro, offensive linemen. So yeah, then Pouncey, their center. So there's 3. That's 3 of your 5 on
Hey,
the line.
Y'all know
So
Pittsburgh.
yeah, it's a product thing, but I also think that Bell and Connor are freaks. I think they're both very good, elite type running backs. They could play anywhere good. Not great anywhere, but good. But Pittsburgh, great.
I'm
yes.
just saying, I don't think James Conner deserved to make the Pro Bowl over Melvin Gordon this year.
He made it over Melvin Gordon. Man,
So did
So did
Connor.
James Conner. Dude, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I didn't keep up with the Pro Bowl, so more Pittsburgh fans.
Yeah,
for
you're
sure.
right. It's a popularity contest
Absolutely.
as a running
That's
back.
insane to me, dude. I can't believe that. And that, yeah, but yeah, no. Steelers, they come out and did their thing, and if they would not have won this game, shoop, goodbye playoffs, done. There wasn't even a chance because how they had it in their hands, bro. They had it locked. You don't lose to Denver and Oakland. I'm sorry, it's insane, but they come out there, did their thing. Patriots. I'm a Steelers fan, and Patriots did kind of. They had like 15 calls against them, penalties. That was pretty bad. But shout out Steelers, man. They have to beat the Saints this week to keep it alive. That brings us on into the Eagles and Rams, right? Eagles and Rams.
I'm
Crazy
a firm
game.
believer in that nobody saw that coming.
No, at all. Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, we haven't even talked about it. We said Rams. Someone said Rams by 30, which I was like, no. I said, all right, it's going to be closer than that. It's going to be close, but I did not see Eagles winning. Foles? Is Wentz a Wentz? What's up with this? What do we got to say about that?
Dude.
Eagles, they're actually man. I'm serious, bro. I mean, Foles coming out. It's crazy, man. It's you coming out in Los Angeles and he beats them. It's crazy. And they act. What I like though, and we were talking about this earlier, prior to the show, is looks at one player, Carson Wentz. All right, look, I'm gonna go straight to you, Zach Ertz. I'm not looking at anybody else. You have Alshon getting mad. You have Nelson Aguilar, who was good at the beginning of the year when he had Nick Foles. Nick Foles spread the ball around, and they actually won. How crazy is that? When to get you down to the red zone.
Not
Wendell Small
just
win
one,
punches it
they
in.
scored a lot of
Yes,
points on
dude.
them boys.
Shout out to Eagles.
It's about that time of the year, fellas.
Yeah,
Old Saint Nick.
I really think that's what it is. The team was seeing some offensive struggles with Wentz, yada yada, and then you put the Super Bowl MVP in, and everybody just gets that new life. They're thinking, man, we win this game, we could still make the playoffs, blah blah blah, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. You could tell that they wanted the game more, really.
Not so fast. I watched Nick Foles the first 2 weeks of the season, and the fans were literally booing him off the field.
It wasn't the holiday season.
But
It wasn't December. It's a December to remember, bro.
this makes me think this. Here we go to product of the system. I don't think Ertz is that good. Maybe really it is the fact that Wentz throws him the ball every play.
I think he's good.
If
though.
it makes your team mad that a guy's getting the ball that much, then they don't think he's that good. That's because dude, when Alshon gets the ball, Alshon produces.
He does. And this is
If I'm Alshon, I'm getting $20 million a year. I ain't saying nothing about who I don't think's good, so they don't release me, because I'm not that important to the team.
If they release him, they have to pay him. So he's like, release me, bro. I'll go be a saint.
If he was a Saint, I'm telling you. Well, that's really what the Saints are
Saints-
missing is a good number 2 right now. a good number 2. Yeah,
That'll
so
bring
that
us
moves
into the Saints game,
yeah.
and along with that topic, the Saints missed Ted Ginn.
Yeah,
They
he's
missed
back,
their
though.
they
He's
missed
back.
their deep. No, he ain't.
I thought he was back last week.
The
Somebody,
Saints. He's
no,
out.
They activate him, but he didn't play. Okay, that's what it was.
Is he back?
They activate him.
That's big for the
I got
Saints.
a text that said he got activated, but I guess he just didn't play.
Because I don't know.
I'd hold Ted Ginn all the way out to the playoffs. I'd even take it easy like we have been these last couple of weeks, these next few weeks. Let these mediocre teams think they're good for a little bit longer, and then smash their head in when it counts. Come second round after we sleep our first round bye off, and we get Dallas or whoever, Seattle coming to town. Can't wait. Or please give us Minnesota. Please.
My boss was trying to go to the Steelers Saints game. Cheapest ticket he could find was $275.
Oh, you're telling Caleb about it? He was looking for some. I looked for some at one point.
But I think Pittsburgh beats the Saints this week. I think the Saints are the new Aints. Ain't gonna win not a damn thing, but a participation trophy.
Yeah, they're going to get credit for having that good-ass record and barely doing anything in the playoffs. Like we said earlier, I really think the Saints have been exposed. I think if you hit Breeze up the middle with some pressure in his face, he's a little short guy. He can't step up to throw. He can't even see.
That's what the guy at work said.
He's got short man syndrome, but he does something about it. Okay? He ain't your average midget, guys. This may be the greatest of all time.
Maybe the second greatest of all time.
I think he's really going to win the Super Bowl this year, and there's no other team that I think will beat him. Not even by 7 when it gets down in that clutch time. No AFC team. I feel like there's multiple NFC teams that would win the whole thing. I think 2 NFC teams should play. Is how we.
I think the AFC's better than the NFC this year.
I don't think so.
Look at the wild cards. We're talking Seattle, Seattle and Minnesota versus Chargers and Colts.
I think Seattle or Minnesota could beat someone that's going to win a division in the AFC though.
But
I think they could beat. Houston.
You think the Cowboys would beat the Patriots?
Probably so, yes.
No.
I actually do. I believe that 100%.
Do you think,
and I hate both of them.
With what Jalen Samuels just did to the Patriots, yes.
I really think that.
And that defense, Brady's toast.
Yeah.
But you think Belichick was worried about stopping the run? You think
where's the game?
What did
at
Antonio
Dallas,
Brown do the other day?
100% at Dallas.
What did Antonio Brown and Juju do the other day? That was what he was worried about. Yeah.
But all right, we'll move on from this Saints game because obviously I'm biased and obviously
we take away the best weapons.
So our picks, we'll jump into our picks. Last week, Dustin won by 1 pick, barely.
Is anybody surprised? No.
I mean,
can answer
that was the
for
first
y'all.
time he's won in a while. Then
Still
it
haven't
came down
bought
to a
beer.
tiebreaker with one less pick. Me and Matt had pushed at 10. We did the tiebreaker on the Thursday night Chargers game. We picked the score. I went with 59. Matt went with 68. Game hit 57. So I won by 2, and that'll bring us into this week's picks.
What do Matt and Patrick Mahomes have in common? They both choke when it matters.
Calm down.
Hey, I beat Matt in fantasy this week by 3, and I didn't even submit a lineup.
Give me this.
In the toilet bowl.
Yeah, neither one of us made the playoffs in that league, so it don't even matter. I didn't even check the score.
I'd win it. 112 to 109. I did.
That boy said, but I still beat you.
All right, so we'll start it off. No Thursday game this week, unfortunately, so that cancels a B-Dubs trip tomorrow, most likely.
Oh.
Sad face. Saturday, though, we got 2 games. We got Redskins, Titans, and Ravens, Chargers. At least one of these games is going to be worth a shit. We'll start with the good game, Redskins, Titans. Not really. Give me the Titans. 10-point favorite. Wow, but give me the Titans. Give me Derrick Henry going for $150 again, even though he's on a decent Redskins run D.
Dude, give me the Titans, and I honestly think they're going to cover the 10. I don't think Washington's going to score just like the Giants did last week.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Give me the Tennessee Titans, and I wouldn't pick that as a premium pick or like if I had to take. Yeah. If I had to take it, I probably wouldn't. But yeah, I think they cover too as well. Give me the Tennessee Titans, sir.
Yeah.
In a 4-point teaser or 6-point teaser, yeah.
Give me the Titans. End of the story.
All right, next game. Here's a good one. We got Chargers and Ravens. It's in LA. Yeah, it don't matter.
Give me the
Well, it
Chargers.
matters if the game's in Baltimore, but it doesn't matter if it's in Los Angeles.
Give me
Weird how
the
that works.
Give me the Chargers. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Joey Bosa finna break that boy's leg.
Look,
Give me Chargers to light them up. I really feel like it.
I'm
This
not
is
going to
the week.
say light them up, but I definitely believe they can slow down the run, and I'm not scared of the Ravens passing game. And then just Rivers. And then Keenan Allen's going to be back. Look, one thing we didn't talk about with the Chargers, the emergence of Mike Williams. He disappeared, and then as soon as he gets this opportunity, boom. I think, and then now you got Melvin Gordon. It's just going to be a wrap. Chargers.
Chargers in a blowout. Sorry, Jonathan, but this isn't the week, man. This isn't the week. They clinch that playoff spot. They're going to have to wait and hope they get lucky against Browns next week because Colts are probably also going to win this week. So it's going to be tough. It's going to come down. That 6th seed in the AFC is going to come down to week 17 for sure, but give me the Chargers.
Yeah, like Haga said, you're getting Keenan Allen back. You're getting Melvin Gordon back, who is your best running back. Give me the Los Angeles Chargers in Los Angeles, and plus I want them to win. So that brings us on into our next game, first Sunday game. We're going to go with the Giants and the Colts. Man, this is going to be really hard. Psych. Give me the Indianapolis Colts, man.
What's
Come
the
on
spread
now.
on that game?
9.5.
Yikes, they cover that. BT Dubs. Give me the Colts all the way.
Give me the Colts also. I think this is going to be a barn burner, a coming out party for Mac again. He's going to go off, but yeah, give me the Colts. Give me him by 10 too, in a teaser for sure.
Yeah, give me the Colts. Man, who's gonna win MVP?
Mahomes. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wanted to see who that Breeze win, but
I want to see Phillip Rivers win an MVP.
Phillip Rivers might win it though.
Look, all right, it's going to be either Rivers or Mahomes. Rivers is just playing crazy. I don't care what anybody says. That boy's playing out his mind. But since you brought up the MVP, I got to bring it up real quick. After the first week of the season, who did I call for MVP?
Baker Mayfield.
Negative.
Geno Smith.
Boy, maybe like 7 years ago. Nah, boy, you know I called Mahomes. Got to give me that credit.
You also call Weir Greer for Heisman, Will Greer.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that guy?
But all right, yeah. So Matt, we'll give you props on Mahomes and 90,000 other people who thought that.
Whoa. I'm one of a kind over here, son.
But yeah, so Colts around the board for sure. Next game, Eagles-Texans. This is going to be a good game. I don't know. I'm a Texans fan, so I'm a little biased here. It's in Philly. DeAndre Hopkins with a little ankle sprain. I need to see that injury report
Hey,
to really give a good take on this. But give me old Saint Nick.
did
I know it's gonna be
y'all
hard to do it 2 weeks in a row, but give me the Eagles.
did y'all see the stat they gave on DeAndre Hopkins the other day?
what was it?
He hasn't been on the field for 6 snaps this year. In his career, this is year 7. He's played 98.9% of his snaps in his career. Never missed a game.
He's never missed a game.
Never missed a game.
He's not missing a game this week then, but still give me the Eagles barely.
Yeah,
That's
he's not
crazy.
missing the game because he came back in after he got hurt. In a game that it didn't even matter if he came back
Yeah,
in.
no, he's definitely playing. But even though with him playing, give me the Eagles, dude. The Texans, they really haven't been playing anybody, and I think Eagles have a lot more to play for right here because they need to win. So give me Philadelphia. I'll take the Eagles over the Texans in Philadelphia for sure.
Give me the Texans.
Houston still has something to play for. They're trying to play for that home field advantage, which they currently have over the Patriots.
Shoot.
LOL.
Houston ain't clinched their division yet.
Yeah, but still.
They haven't. If the
Colts beat
Colts
'em
win
twice,
out,
though,
Colts win out and they lose out, which they got 2 tough games. They got the Eagles and somebody pretty good, like somebody that can actually beat them.
Coming from a Colts fan, they got somebody pretty good. I forgot who it is, but
boy.
they're pretty damn good.
Boy, I'm a Texans fan. Okay, Jaguars. No,
All
I'm
right,
joking.
so the question was Houston.
Houston over Philly.
Okay, Houston.
And you can
Oh man, give me the Eagles as well. I think Dustin, you're gonna be the lone wolf over there taking the Texans.
That sounds like a dying puppy.
All right,
But,
Wolf Boy, what you got?
He said Eagles.
Yeah, I said Eagles.
Jaguars and Dolphins.
Jags and Dolphins. What a great matchup on paper this sounds like.
Dude, I don't even know.
I never
Give me
thought.
Miami. Ugh,
I never-
It just hurts me to say that.
I never in my life thought I would say this.
What? I'm taking Miami.
I want Blake Bortles to start. Kessler's worse than Bortles. Oh my god! No way! Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah. I want the Dolphins too.
I guess we're all gonna go with the Dolphins. I don't believe in the Jags at all. Their quarterback situation is just too much for me.
This reminds me of that episode of Dodgeball. Give me the Dolphins.
Oh man, Blake,
All right, next game.
Blake.
We got Aaron Rodgers, or whoever this Aaron Rodgers State Farm impersonator is that's playing his impersonator that's playing his Aaron Rodgers right now. Playing the Jets. Give me the imposter.
Yeah, give me the Green Bay Packers.
Rodgers is for sure playing. All right, give me the Packers. Easy money.
In New York, a 4-10 team.
But I do gotta say, in the 12-point teaser, the Jets won't lose by 15.
With Aaron Rodgers playing, I'll say the Packers. Give me the Packers for sure. You can't go against A-Rod.
This boy Caleb said in New York, 4-2 team. Sam Darnold. Give me the Packers. He had to give
While we're
himself
on
3
this Jets
strikes
game,
right there.
While we're on this Jets game, I meant to say this earlier in the show. Sam Darnold can play. Last week he made some of the best throws I've seen all year.
I
This
hope he was
boy-
the number 3 overall pick. I
This-
would hope he
This
could play
boy was
football.
directing traffic, running full speed, telling this guy to go long, this guy to go to the sideline. Drops it over the shoulder, toe tap to Robbie Anderson on the sideline for like 25 yards. I was like, what? Dude, I swear he can beat any DB in the league deep.
Dustin, I think you just have a fantasy of every rookie quarterback
No,
besides Mayfield.
I hate Lamar Jackson. I like Mayfield. I just think that people are overhyping him. He's got more to work with than Darnold and Allen. Hunter thinks that doesn't matter.
All right, next game we got a real GOAT rookie quarterback, Baker Mayfield playing the Bengals. Give me the Browns.
Give me the Browns
The
and Carl.
now relevant Browns.
Give me the Browns and Carl Hanchey's $10. Been waiting 3 years on that.
For what? Who did he take?
Every year he bets him that the Browns will have more wins than the Bengals.
He likes the Bengals.
Finally, it's going to come to fruition. But give me the Browns as well.
Yeah, give me the Cleveland Browns. I like Baker.
Yeah, bro,
Money
don't
maker.
use words so
Well, that
big.
brings us on into this next game right here. We have the Buccaneers against the Dallas Cowboys. I don't even want to argue with that. Dallas Cowboys.
Dude, there's this dude at work last week. He bet this dude, a Cowboys fan, $20 the Colts would win, and he won $20. This boy was like, "I'll bet you 100 this week Tampa Bay beats Dallas." I rolled down my window in my truck and I said, "I'll take
Oh.
that bet too."
And what did he say?
He was like, "Oh no, I ain't betting you, just him." I was like, "No, I want to take that bet." He said, "And I'll even go out on a limb and say they lose their next 2." I was like, "They're not losing to Tampa Bay and the Giants. 500." Look, I legit rolled my window down in my
Back
truck.
down. This boy winched that sucker down. 500. But Cowboys across the board. All right. Vikings Lions
Hold
next
on,
game.
hold on. This one's for you, Hunter. That bet you got with Zeke leading the league this week right here is going to seal it for you.
I sure hope so, because I think he's still plus 30. No, more. What Gurley run for this week?
Yeah,
Really?
weak sauce.
So Zeke's plus 96 then. He was up.
And Zeke's
50
going
something.
for 150 this week at
Yeah,
least.
somebody look at that for me, but he's almost plus 100. Yeah, that's a big payout. Took Zeke to lead the league in rushing at plus 400.
Bro, you can go ahead and
400.
put that money in the bank because Gurley ain't playing this week.
I sure hope so. But Saquon
They're saying
had a
he's
bad
got.
week
They're
too.
saying
he's
he's
the only
got.
one coming
They're
up
saying
in the
he's
hunt.
got swelling in his knee, and they're not going to play a guy
Is
against
that why they brought in
C.J. Anderson.
Yeah,
Yep.
C.J. Anderson.
Yep.
Watch C.J. Anderson be a dog, revive his career at freaking Rams, and Todd Gurley's not even that good.
Colin Cowherd don't think Gurley's that good. He thinks he's a product of a beast ass O-line.
Could be.
He
All
thinks
right,
he
Vikings-
thinks Zeke's the best in
Vikings
the league.
lines. Give me the lines. Nah, give me the Vikings. It's a playoff game. The new O coordinator. Lions can't score more than 20 points, and Vikings are obviously going to put up 20. So, give me the Vikings. Going to seal up that 6th seed. Most likely. Give me the Vikings. Though.
Give me that Vikings and that newfound running game that they're going to use this week.
Yeah.
That I need them to use this week.
I'm with everybody on this. I think the Minnesota Vikings got this win.
I think the Vikings too, and Hunter, just a little stat check for you. Zeke's up 99 yards on him.
There you go. That's perfect.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Sounds good as the Vikings by 5 this week, too. That sounds pretty good. Next game, we got the biggest spread of the week, which usually means biggest upset of the week, but not so fast this week. Got Patriots at Bills. Patriots coming off 2 losses. Yeah, you heard that right. Patriots coming off 2 losses. Probably first time I've ever said that. But give me the Patriots bouncing back. They probably never lost 3 in a row in the Brady era. I'd have to look it up, but I highly doubt it. So give me Pats.
Give me them Patriots, but not by the spread. I think Josh Allen puts up a 20 burger on them.
His first one all year, boy. Go ahead and give me the Patriots as well. I'd be a fool to go against the Patriots in Foxborough.
Yeah, give me the Patriots. They're not losing 3 in a row.
Man, Atlanta's a 3.5 point favorite,
I'm taking Atlanta.
and I'm taking Atlanta to win this football game. Big bad Julio.
Absolutely.
Dude, it's possible.
Carolina, no Cam. Give me the Falcons.
Could
Why do they not
Julio
have the line's about to jump? It has to.
could Julio get double-digit touchdowns this year after not having a touchdown for 11 weeks?
Maybe.
That's
It's a
crazy.
possibility. But all right, we'll move into the next game there. So we got Falcons across the board. I think we'll all agree on this one too. I'm a little confused looking at the line for it right now. But we got Bears going into San Francisco. I do not think this is a good matchup for Shanahan. I think he's going to get dealt the wrong hand this game. And give me the Bears big time.
Yeah.
Shanahan getting the wrong hand, not the upper hand.
Yeah, Bears big time. Looking at the spread for that game, it's a -4 for the Bears. I just showed everybody except for Dustin. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. That's gonna be my premium play. Y'all ain't nobody taking that one from me.
Bears, and more Bears. Oh, hold on. We got one person over there. What you got? Oh, the Bears. All right, yeah.
The Bears.
On to the next. We got Rams, Cardinals. Rams across the board, I'm guessing. Give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Pretty easy picks here towards the end.
Steelers
all
and
10.
Saints. Hunter, we'll let
Steelers
you
and
lead the show.
Saints. This is a must-win for Pittsburgh, so I really like their chances. I like them in the teaser plus 12 and in the 12-point teaser plus 18.
Dude, plus 18, that's nasty.
But I don't like them plus 6. I know it's going to be a touchdown game, and I think Saints win it by 6, 7, 10, no more than that. But I think Saints definitely win this game just because it's at home. But I think Pittsburgh, they have a chance. If anybody has a chance, they have a chance. They have more of a chance than I thought Dallas had a chance. So they definitely could win the game based off that. But give me the Saints, got to.
Go ahead, Steech.
Saints versus Steelers. What am I picking right here, Hunter? Oh, Saints negative. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like I said earlier, is my bold take. I'm a Steelers fan. I go against them. I don't go against them every week, so I gotta take them this week. They're going to the
You
Dome.
don't go against them every week. You go against them. You pick them every week, yeah.
Exactly. That's why
Hey, this boy said I don't go against them every week or ever at all.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers by 30.
I respect your pick. more than our respected Dallas pick for sure,
I'm gonna have
or
to.
Patriots pick. So,
I'm gonna have to take the Steelers as well.
mm.
Boy,
Matt just trying to buy beer again, eh?
what? Anywho, Juju about to school Eli Apple, about to take that boy back to Ohio State and show that boy how to run routes.
If Steelers, okay, we'll put a friendly wager on this game real quick.
Is Connor gonna play?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, give me that Steelers boy.
If Steelers win this game, no, if Saints beat the Steelers this week, Matt, you have to wear my new golf hat to the gym for 1 week.
I'm not.
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
upload
that.
a picture of the new golf hat. Matt's a huge fan of it. He's gonna have
Can
to wear it to the
guarantee
gym.
you that I will
a
not
gym
wear
with a
that.
sleeveless shirt for 1 week.
What happens if he beats you?
Then I'll just keep wearing it because I enjoy too.
That's not a deal. Hey, if the Saints lose, you gotta cut the hair.
Hell no. All right, on to the next
I didn't get to make a pick yet.
pick. Yeah, on to the next pick. Go
But I'm
ahead.
going with the Steelers in New Orleans.
This is where I jump up a game for sure. Thank y'all. Betting against the Saints at home is like betting on the Bills to score more than 20.
Let's do that as our tiebreaker.
All right, fair enough. Give a score on it then. I'm going to go high. Both offenses get back clicking. Give me 50. Give me an even, Steven. Give me 50. Give me a 27-23 Saints.
Oh man.
Maybe a 30-20. We got Tom Boy Matt over here. Yes. Rocking the new hat. Please get a picture of that.
Give me
That shit, it looks like a mobster, bro.
give me man. Give me 54.
I can't take you serious. All right, what you got on the tiebreaker, Dustin?
What'd you say, Matt? I'm going to go 49.
What is this tiebreaker?
Boy, in case we tie the total amount of points scored. Dustin, you're going to go 49. I went 50, bro. Come on.
I know. I wanted one under.
What's Vegas? Vegas is what? Over under what?
Would you? Who? Let me see. Give me. Damn. Who said 54? You did, Matt?
Yeah,
That's
boy.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Give me. Put me in there for 40. Let's go 46. 46 points.
Damn, I didn't even check the over under, and it's 53, and I went 54. So
Yep,
Man,
I'm surprised it wasn't
all y'all
49 and
boys
Dustin
went
took
low.
it 49. Boy, I said 50. That's
What'd you say, Steve?
46.
all right, guys.
I want to go 60.
60.
60.
So you're going from 49 to 60.
Yeah, just thought in my head. I'm thinking 60. I'm actually thinking like 69, but
Boy, you always thinking 69. All right,
You're right.
on to the next game. Sunday night game. That's going to be a banger. We got Chiefs and Seahawks. Give me the 12th man this week. Give me the Seahawks.
Matt, who you want? Chiefs, Seahawks.
give me them. Give me them Chiefs, man. I wanted to take Seahawks so bad. I'm torn on that one. I want to take the Seahawks at home, but I just don't know what I'm going to get out of their defense, really. So give me the Chiefs.
All right. Chiefs and Seahawks. Kansas City and Seattle. Give me the Chiefs. I want the Chiefs.
Give me the Sea Chickens. Give me my old team, the Sea Chickens. Sea Chickens, Sea Chickens.
Last game of the week, Monday night, we got Broncos and Raiders at Oakland, at Vegas, wherever they're at now, at a baseball field near you, Little League Park near you. Give me the Broncos, though.
Yeah, I think this is going to be, well, nah, might be one person changed their mind, but let me go with the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, give me the Broncos as well. I think the defense is going to carry them in this game.
Give me the Raiders.
All right, so we got a 3-1 Broncos, and we'll wrap it up there. And that'll slide us into our last segment, our most enjoyed, the premium plays. So if you'll give us just a second, we'll look over it. I think Matt already has his. So you could go ahead and give it out if you've got it, Matt. What you got?
Give me them Bears by 4 against the 49ers. That's a stick 'em right there.
I like that pick. I could see Bears definitely covering the 4. We all pick Bears in the pick 'em, so I think that'll hold up. What you got, Caleb?
All right. No Cam Newton. Give me right now. I'll take the line. It's at 3.5 on ESPN, but most books it's gonna be at 4. I'll take the Atlanta Falcons. Also, I'm gonna give y'all one more pick. If y'all listen to the show tonight, y'all can take this pick tomorrow. None other than my notorious hockey pick. Give me the Nashville Predators minus 1.5. Tomorrow they will win. Put it on there. So I'm give y'all minus 1.5. Nashville Predators on hockey, and then give me as my football pick Atlanta Falcons.
When I agreed to do this show, I told Hunter, I said, we will not talk hockey or soccer. And he said, okay, bro.
That was in the contractual agreement, huh?
Yes. When I signed the paper.
When he signed over to be the next head coach of the Arizona Cardinals.
But that'll bring me to my premium play. My premium play. And my premium play is going to be the Indianapolis Colts minus 9.5.
I like that. I'm going to take a bold premium play here because I know it's going to be a close game, but I see it being a touchdown. Hopefully Melvin Gordon and Kenyon Allen are back this week and healthy. I think they may hold Gordon out. But I'm going to go with the Chargers Saturday against the Ravens at L.A. Once again, Jonathan, I'm sorry, but I see a smoke show here. I see 30 points and Ravens can't put up 30. So, premium play, Chargers minus 4.5 at home versus the Ravens. So, there's our 4 premium plays. Y'all, this is not even betting advice. We do not solicit gambling. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-STOP-GAMBLING like Dustin. And we'll wrap it up there, guys. We'll see y'all next week. Go check out our sponsor, Legend Gear and Apparel at legendgear.co. Got the shirts going up, getting ordered. They look fire, so go get one. Use Legends Never Die, LND10, for a 10% off discount code. And check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Legend Gear. Also, go check out our up-and-coming new company, Legend Wooden Artifacts. You can get them on Facebook also or Instagram. I'll put a link in the show notes. We've got a lot of cool stuff, and for all the sports fans, we have some new sports plaques, hand engraved, and they're good Christmas gifts, cheap, $30, $40. So go check them out. We'll drop a link in the show notes, and we'll see y'all next week.